When put under pressure, we're all capable of being leaders if we're in the right spot and available and willing to work.
I think the number one thing that is important in leadership in a crisis is tell the truth.
The second part was acknowledging the uncertainty in that. So, being very transparent that everything we do is, our best guess based on what we know at the moment.
And the thing I found really helpful was just to communicate that uncertainty. Say, we don't know what the next week is going to bring, but our goal is to do X, Y, and Z and do it as safely as we can. I think it might look something like this.
I started sending a daily email to our leaders, and then I realized, this is not going to work. I started sending it to all our faculty every day.
If I have a specific question that I can't get through in an email, I'm just going to get on the phone and talk to you for 2 minutes. So that way we're seeing each other straight.
Just being willing to be physically present, I think goes a long way. So it's one thing for me to say to my fellows, hey, you're all working there. It's another thing for me to say, see you Monday morning. I'll be in the RICU with you.
And I think that leadership happens without a title.
Effective leaders learn is how to manage with influence, as opposed to kind of blind authority.
And so I think having a really impactful mission to work toward with a team where there was kind of mutual respect coming in made a lot of difference.
So my why is to get us through this crisis, to support my team through the crisis so that we come out on the other side and can be stronger than we were when we started.
Sort of looking at a decision through the lens of, is it the best thing for patient care? It's usually hard to be faulted.
Sometimes that's not a happy decision, right? One of the things you say, people don't like this quote very much, but sometimes I think the best compromise is when everyone's equally unhappy.
But I wish we could do more. It's not clinical reasoning, but it's leadership reasoning.
Because I do think there's a lot to learn, things that we did well, things we could do better.
We had to engage really all levels of Michigan medicine, and the altruism that we saw exude from our employees at all ranks was really powerful.
So a lot of the silos have been broken down.
The pandemic created some, a sense of urgency and a sense of team that, maybe we don't always remember in kind of everyday life.
We've learned new ways to care for patients that we didn't do before, virtual care.
This is a time where we really need different perspectives to be heard, because different things are happening in different communities. And if we're not hearing those voices, we're not able to take care of them.
When put under pressure, we're all capable of being leaders if we're in the right spot and available and willing to work. Never underestimate the power of just volunteering and saying yes to something and saying you're there to help.